For 10 years, I've been struggling to make films. I've tried to make stuff I believe in, but I'm always let down. Instead, I've decided to document my life and struggle to create. I came to Lebanon not knowing that much about the creative scene, but meeting artists from so many backgrounds really opened my eye to the country. And Jackson, who I'd met a couple of years earlier, he took us around to meet his friends. Jackson is an American journalist and filmmaker based in Beirut, and he's a big part of the hip-hop scene there.
Maybe he's just coming out, huh?
Yeah, we'll see. And if he figures out his car is... I told him we'd be leaving pretty soon, so I think that if he figures out that his phone is off, then he'll come and meet us here. So let's just wait there at the gas station.
Yeah, let's just go there at the gas station, yeah. Here. He's wondering where you are.
After what I'm seeing in the Arab world, I think it's time to be much more explicit. More explicit in the way to suggest things. It's time to be so concrete and what should happen for the destiny of our region. What I think should happen is happening before everything, that we're removing all the dictator chiefs and thieves and we should try to get illuminated. Look, music doesn't make revolution. Music is just a signal, but it's not the movement.
Hang on, maybe it's not connected.
Wait a minute. Okay, it worked, man.
البداية والختام حيكونوا بالميدان. نحن أبناء عبد الناصر وشاه إمام. إذا بالعقول والأراضي جدار انفرد فنحن قادمون بالسلاح وإيقاع الطرف. هناك تلاعب بمصير الفقراء لتحقيق دولة النيل إلى الفراش. فتح كل الشياطين.
Tahrir Square. Even the maqam I took, the sample is on Siga maqam. This type of chord, it's an Egyptian chord in tarab. I chose that type of samples, to do that Egyptian type of feeling.
Like, there's this whole, pardon my language, but there's this whole bullshit idea that Arabic can't, like hip hop can't be like Arab. You're under 500 years of Ottoman rule. I mean, they brought all these other shit because they are Turks and they brought so. But the idea is that like if you listen to the samples there, that's not a sample that's not production that you're gonna hear from a black dude from the Bronx or from the Cleveland or whatever.
That's it.
That's an Arab kid using records that he's been able to find in his context and turn into his thing. So that's why it is an Arab art, no matter what. Like,
look, Arabic hip hop, it's nothing but a result of globalization. Because hip hop come from the States technically. So with all this globalization waves, the state gave you all its accessories, and we had the accessories from series, from movies, from music, especially hip hop.
Yeah.
That's what the fuck happened. But if you're aware of what's happening and what's the real theory is, you can use that for
so it's kind of ironic. There isn't really this thing called Arab hip hop, but there is.
How does your family feel about you being a rapper and stuff? Are they proud of you? Or are they
and the idea of it, it's something amazing. Like I'm doing some mature, serious thing. It's not about, some funny shit. But as being realistic, they always tell me how you gonna live, what's gonna feed you, and that's very important. Like sometimes I get annoyed. I fuck it. I don't give a fuck about that. For me, it's a mental challenge. It's all. But if you look precisely, you need both.
During the Arab Spring, one thing that became clear to me is how unnecessary borders are. With globalization and people moving freely, what do borders add to our lives? I think they're a false security. People who are pro-borders are also for dividing people. But if there's one thing that making films about other people have taught me, it's to not judge or stereotype other people. Here's what Slima Mahmoud thinks about borders, an activist and a politician for the Pirate Party in Tunisia.
We're going to have a new world, I think. A new kind of societies without geographical boundaries. For the Tunisian revolution, people participated from the whole world in this revolution. So it's a new kind of citizenship. They are effectively Tunisian citizens right now. The problem now is that the technology for social networks is not the right technology. We need new technology which are open, free, and not bounded by a company or some physical structure.
Whether it's religion, culture, or gender, you're born into this world where people tell you to think and act a certain way. Then as you get older, it's your goddamn obligation to question that.
It's a perfect day for the road. The blue sky will take us home.